Hello, everyone. I'm Mr. Dirt Mason, and this is Lenny's Kitchen.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday. Well, not really a happy
Not happy Friday,
but today is one of the saddest, most tragic days in history. American history.
yes.
Today marks the 19 years after the incident of 9/11. We are here to pay our respect to those people who have fallen, including the first responders and those who died in both towers. Lennon, would you like to say a couple things?
Yes, first of all, keep in mind that this is the first part of our tribute. Tomorrow we will continue with a more in-depth discussion.
Yep, a little bit more in-depth discussion and having a couple of other extra people on.
Yes, and we will also be talking about the pandemic as well.
Yeah, giving a little bit of a rant on the pandemic, because, this COVID stuff is getting completely ridiculous.
But anyways, now we will pause for a minute and take a moment of silence to pay our respects.
All right.
All right.
After 9/11, things have not really gotten better after 9/11. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
This year has been absolutely terrible. With all the COVID, the outbreaks, we almost went to war. Let's see.
The murders, the protests, everything.
Chad Boseman died.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2020 has not been really good to any of us.
No.
And to be kind of honest, I wish we could go back to the 2000s when not really back to 2000s, really more back to the old days, like the 90s and the 80s and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying the 2000s. I mean, the 2000s was great, but 9/11 was probably one of the worst things to ever happen.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas thousands of people died and America just sat there and watched their own American citizens die in front of everyone's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It is a really sad tragedy. That
Yep.
has changed the world forever.
Yes, it did.
If it wasn't for 9/11, of course there's some things that really, really suck about 9/11 that happens now. Like, for example, while 9/11 did make our airports more secure and stuff like that, it kind of makes it really to the point where it's like the TSA is absolute bullshit. Like, for real. No one likes going through the TSA security ports in any kind of airport because it's kind of ridiculous how they have to sit here and pat you down
Yes.
for just everything. And like the weirdest thing is, like, for example, have you heard of the you can't have a water bottle on the plane?
Yeah, that's how bad
It's
it's
like
gotten.
it's like the water bottle is a C4 detonation bomb to TSA. It's pretty ridiculous.
Hmm.
And like, don't get me wrong, I understand why they do this because of 9/11, but sometimes it's absolutely unnecessary to like sit here and oh you can't have water bottles on the plane. And I'm not sure if this is mainly because they want you to buy their water bottles on the plane. You know, with the stewardess, you know
Mm.
how sometimes they charge you for having snacks because usually they give you the what is it, the graham cracker or whatever the hell it is, and then
Uh-huh.
like they charge you extra for other snacks. Not sure if that's what they're wanting to think, but it's like I shouldn't have to have like 5 TSA guys treat me like I'm a fucking threat because I have a water bottle.
Yeah. True.
And then the other thing is that my thing I hate the most about going through airports is just the constant, complete, like, okay, getting on the plane and just, trying to sit down. And the worst part I think I hate about air travel is having to deal with annoying people.
Oh yeah.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Angel Chaos Network? What's up? Dealing with the annoying people, including I've actually had this happen. Some lady and her child. Literally, the lady was using a dog toy to keep the child quiet.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
the whole fucking flight, sitting there squeaking a stupid dog toy to keep the child quiet. I was about to take that fucking squeaky toy and throw it across the room.
Mm.
But not really much. We're not really worried about the air travel stuff. But 9/11 has been. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I don't know what the I don't know what the AOC means. I thought that is that what it means, or is it Jalen? I don't know.
What happened?
I Arc of Chaos. Sorry, it's
Oh,
Arc
Arc
of
of
Chaos. My bad.
Is that Jalen?
I think it's Jalen. Sorry, it's Arc of Chaos.
Arc of Chaos.
My bad though. It's make believe. I kept thinking, oh,
Alright, so I used to cause that no
but anyway,
Mm.
oh, okay, now I understand. My bad. We
Who was
cool
it?
though.
Who was it?
It's Jaden. I know him from Leon's server. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, welcome.
I kind of got mixed up because I thought Jalen was Angel Kid. I don't know. Jalen makes a bunch of accounts. Okay, so Jalen makes so many accounts.
Subscribe to my channel.
That's what I got mixed up.
Subscribe to Lemon's Kitchen.
But anyway, we're talking about basically after paying our respects to the people who passed away in 9/11. Fortunately enough, there actually has been a new World Trade Center built.
Oh yes.
Oh shit, man, that sucks, dude.
What
I hope
happened?
you're all right. I hope nothing got stolen, dude.
Oh
My
wow.
condolences to you, dude.
Aw. What happened?
Someone tried to break into his house just a few minutes, dude. Hey man, my prayers to you. I hope nothing got stolen, dude.
Mhm.
sucks that you're having a bad day right now.
Mhm.
But anyway, something I think 9/11 has changed a lot. You know something. You know it's actually. You know, it's actually pretty weird when you look at previous media before 9/11. Like, for example, when you see books used to feature the Twin Towers in the background when talking about New York, it's kind of really creepy seeing it, honestly.
Can we talk about something? I want to bring this up a little bit. I don't know if you remember last year, or a couple of years ago, but there was a commercial, a mattress commercial. They got the people that were doing that commercial got in trouble because they put up that commercial for a sale where they stacked a bunch of beds together and they called them the Twin Towers.
Oh. Someone did not think that through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all right there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm drinking some Mountain Dew.
He's drunk, guys.
Okay, first off, Mountain Dew does not make alcohol, and if they did, I'd probably try it. Second off,
sorry, Mason.
again, I can't help it. We usually fuck around with each other.
Girls, remember, your sugar daddy's right here. Sugar daddy's we go.
London, what do you think? What's some things that you noticed that has changed ever after 9/11? Or what things that were different before 9/11?
Well, things that were different before, people weren't as scared
Definitely.
as they are now, and people actually got along. You were able to go outside or go to work, be like, okay, nothing's gonna happen, and then afterwards, after this whole thing happened, we have more stricter rules. Remember, we had a war that lasted for a war that lasted for like X amount of years.
Yeah, and what's the thing is that you know, look, we had World War I, World War II, the Cold War, but never had any of those wars have ever been brought into American soil.
Burr. Yes.
This is the first. 9/11 was the first time in history that we watched our own country get attacked before our eyes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And those that were held responsible were the ones that we were going to seek vengeance against.
Yes, that is true.
At that point, the entire state of America was angry. Angry the fact that they watched their brothers and sisters, their family members die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
some changes were not. Some of these really strict changes has changed the way we live now.
Yes, true. Mm-hmm.
Before, you know, for example, all you needed was a driver's license, a passport to get on a plane. Now, you can't just have a driver's license. You need to have a special permit and special license that has a certain sticker that confirms that you can go on this plane. And not only just that, it's like they have to do a complete background check on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and here's the thing. It's kind of okay. I know they have to do it because they want to make sure that people don't hurt people when it comes to working at a job. But like, think of it as exposing somebody in a way.
Go ahead.
Think of it as exposing somebody in a way.
You know, it's kind of, and then the other thing is, our tone really shifted after 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
We look at this day and never forget 9/11, but you know, things hasn't really gotten any better.
No, it's actually gotten worse, honestly.
It's honestly gotten really worse.
I mean, yes, okay, yes, they eliminated the main cause of the whole situation, you know, but
But
still,
at what cost?
you know, our former president,
Cost. It's like what at what cost?
yeah, at what cost, yeah.
I mean, looking at what happened after the recent years, fortunately enough, a tragic incident like this hasn't happened again. But it's never too late. It's never too late to realize they could happen again.
Yeah, because it kind of well, okay, not that particular thing, but
Okay, we had close. Okay, we had close, kind of like the Boston Marathon bombing.
yeah,
What was it? That one bomb scare or something?
yeah,
I think the Boston bombing is like the closest thing we had to like a terrorist attack, major terrorist attack.
hmm
ISIS was one of another big one.
Oh, I have something to rant about that in just a minute.
You know, like we had shooting after shooting after shooting after shooting. You know, but it will now the shootings have never really gotten to the point of 9/11. I'll tell you that.
hmm
Because the thing about 9/11 is that first it looked like an accident.
Yeah,
When the first plane hit, everyone was confused. Everyone was concerned that it was an accident. Maybe the pilot fell asleep, or some miscalculations were made.
yeah,
It wasn't until the second plane hit everyone realized. Everyone realized that they were under attack.
hmm
People started fearing for their lives. Millions of parents started pulling their children out of schools in fear that their child may be the one getting hurt.
yes, true.
And the 40 heroes that saved the one plane. Didn't one of the planes also hit the Pentagon?
Yes. hmm
There was attack on the Pentagon, and then apparently I think that one plane in Pennsylvania was supposed to hit the White House.
hmm
That one plane was supposed to hit the White House, but fortunately, 40 heroes on that plane realized what was going to happen, and they sacrificed all of their lives when they crashed that plane in the plains of Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Because if I'm wrong, but that plane there was actually a movie dedicated to those people who saved. Because I believe that one plane was supposed to hit the White House.
Yeah.
But it failed because all the people suddenly got an idea. Suddenly got the idea of what was happening.
True.
Plus, also all the first responders and firefighters that lost their lives trying to save the lives of people.
Yes. So, like I said earlier in my stream, in my first computer stream, we need to take a moment and just say thank you to everybody, our first responders, our military personnel, our troops, whoever. We got to thank them.
Yeah, thank them. We do. Because without them, where would we be?
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a lot of, I know police now.
Oh yeah,
It's really shady.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I don't really agree with any of the Black Lives Matter that to defund the police completely, because without the police, there is no order.
Exactly. There's no. Yeah.
I understand that we have corrupt cops, and I agree that we need to single out those kind of people. They don't need to be above the law. These kind of people don't deserve to wear a badge. I understand that. But completely getting rid of the police does not help the situation at hand.
Mm-hmm.
You'll just make things even worse.
Yes.
Without law, there's no order.
Yeah.
Just
A great TV show.
Just like Law and Order.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Yeah.
continue.
But yes, and that's something that we need to, take a moment and thank everybody. And the thing is, I don't like. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, the people that we have been dealing with, outside of this stream, they should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah.
For making fun of people for their race, people for their anything.
Yeah. People, but
Yeah.
I think something we do need to address. And Brennan, I'm gonna let you have the floor in this part before I have mine. Something we want to address to people who are not taking this day seriously.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
I'll let you have the floor.
All right. So yes. So I wanted, like I mentioned earlier on my channel. Okay. You guys, I know we do whatever we do on a regular daily basis, whatever content, but under no circumstances, when it comes to a serious day, that's very somber. That's a somber day, and dedicated to something serious that changed our lives and of course this country forever. Don't make a joke about it, okay? Because what you're doing is you're not showing any compassion, and you're not taking the situation seriously. Because let me tell you something. If you make videos that you make on a daily basis on this very specific day, I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. If you make a joke video on this particular day, joking around about the date and everything, you got to realize this. What if you had a family member be involved in that incident? What if you had a good friend that was involved in that day? What if, the list goes on? It's not okay to poke fun at a very serious thing. So to those that have decided to make videos that aren't relatable to the topic at hand, you ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Because that shows that you're very heartless and you don't care. So I hope you individuals understand that
Here's our third pack. It looks like we
It's
have
not
a
okay.
large piece in this one, so let's see what that piece is.
And hopefully you guys get consequences brought to you.
Oh, look out, we got Shannon.
Because I saw a particular video that should be banned. Because let me tell you something. This date is also known as an emergency. Because on this very day, these 3 digits are also an emergency phone number that you can call if you ever need help with anything. And to poke fun at that, it's not okay. Think before you post if it falls on a serious date. Mason?
In no way will you ever be funny. Anyone will find it funny. In no way will anyone think that the joke you made about this day will ever be funny. One of these days, you'll find yourself in the right place at the wrong time, and you may become victim of terrorism and die for it. So I wouldn't really joke about this day, because one of these days you may become victim of that.
Yes.
And then you wouldn't find it so funny if I was to make fun of your death because of it.
Exactly.
So don't think that you're invincible. This is supposed to be a very sad and tragic day to honor those who died. Take your edgy jokes somewhere else.
Yes.
Anyone who comes to me and jokes about this day will be blocked and removed from all of my content, because I will not accept that kind of behavior at all.
Same here. Mm-hmm.
If you think this is funny, go find something else.
Yeah.
We don't want your humor here. This is not humorous.
No, it's not.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Yep. Anything else?
I think that's a good place to stop.
Yes.
Here. We've done our deed.
Mm-hmm. We've
Tomorrow
done it.
we'll go more further into it.
Yes.
We will have a little bit more guests and stuff like that on my show tomorrow.
Yes.
So expect a more full-fledged show than last time.
Yes, exactly. And due to special programming, my show will be preempted and it will be moved to Sunday because we have something big to celebrate on Sunday.
All right.
So there will not be a Lennon a home cooked streamcast tomorrow.
So tomorrow will basically be all about a little bit bigger on the situation at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow we will talk about the stories of 9/11 and where we were. Only from a couple people, because I can't really have a say, because I was like 1 year old and I didn't understand what was going on. So
Yeah.
I can't really have a say, but I know Lennon and maybe a couple other people could have a say.
Yes, true. And so so stay tuned tomorrow on for another edition, a very special edition of
Mason Effect.
TME. I like that. TME.
PME.
TME.
PME.
No.
What?
T. Like
TME.
yes.
Yes. Okay. I like it.
Yes. TME and
long as there's not a Z at the end, I'm fine. No TMZ here.
Yes, it is.
No,
Yeah.
oh no. There'll be no TMZ bullshit on my show.
I can picture you working for TMZ. Yeah.
Yo,
Let it.
I'm working for
Let it.
TMZ, guys. Katy Perry stepped on the crack and broke her mama's back.
We had to. Yeah.
Demi Lovato's still doing cocaine.
Oh my god. No, but in all seriousness, guys, we will be going in a little bit more further in detail tomorrow.
Yeah, but this video is to pay our respects and
Mhm.
have
Yes.
a little bit of a PSA about what we just talked about a couple
What we
of
just
minutes
talked about,
ago.
yes. So the stream will be longer tomorrow. It will. That's the reason why I won't be having my show tomorrow.
So, without further ado, remember to check out Len's Kitchen. I always keep his link, his channel in the description below. Go check him out. Like and subscribe his content. Remember to like and subscribe my content as well.
Wrong.
Hit that like button. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you guys think.
Wrong.
What? That's right, boy. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.